Okay, so here we see anime girl turning around, leaves are flying around. Try to look around to show you that they were animated to go around me using a program called Tavori. And behind me is Justin Bieber, aka President Higgins. It was actually for a different montage idea, but I didn't get there, so I just threw it into this one to have something. I didn't look, but the titles flew in there. That's now behind the lady. In her hands, I gave you the fuzzy foam fingers that you would have at a sports game. There's a lot you're not seeing here, like a map select screen. But, yeah, eventually here I'm going to press the A or B button to jump ahead to the first level, since I didn't make the map screen that would let you select it. And here we are. You would normally be, like, in a hot tub first, and then actually start the action. Didn't have time for that. So just showing off your hands here is the elf archery golf guy. He's going to select a sports card to go to the next guy. There's blue. Basketballer, big hands. Doesn't have basketball yet. He's going to go to the wizard, the ramen wizard, who would use his chopstick baseball bats to pull ramen out of his mitt. And it would cast kind of like a thunder wave in all directions, but whatever. He's going to go to the final character, who's the berserker hockey player. And she would just be like melee attacks. Although you press the button, it was going to make her sword flip around. This is the main mechanic here. When you look at your feet, you can draw a path, and that's where you'll walk when you leave this character. So they're going to go to the green. You can see she moved really fast. Need to modify the speed, but you get the idea. Right here, when you press one of your buttons, you're triggering an attack action. That's meant to be like the scribble you'd see in a football game. And those are spell actions. I didn't actually implement them, but you could record them, and then they would happen as you followed the path. This way you can kind of strategically plan an attack as you like move to cover. So she's going to move to the next character, the wizard. You can kind of see it happening really fast. And it's hard to tell, but this one I just got out of the way. So I want to move them all into one place to show you how you're grouping up. In theory, you'd all hide behind cover and move to the next cover. And this guy just made him do a bunch because it was moving so fast. So let you see it. It's not well represented as that yellow arrow is the direction you'll face at each segment of the journey. So you can face away or towards enemies or cameras, which is how I was going to do that. One rule of stealth happening when you face the wrong direction versus kind of a bravado showing off like a touchdown dance if you were facing the wrong direction. But didn't get there. Anyway, and so you get the idea. There would be an environment here, and you would explore it, find a bad guy, try to sneak up on him. And that's the core idea of the game. So that's about it. And there goes the first player. I point at it as if you should read this, but if you're playing this, it'd be just about all you would do. Just read that and go, Anyway. There was a whole bunch of story here that didn't make it in the game, a whole bunch of theme. The 4 characters are each based on an anime archetype and a sport. This first level was going to be in LA at a basketball court with smog as a poisonous cloud. You get the idea. That is a quick run through.